Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Rudy from Drinks and Movie Podcast, and we're going to do the last of the Nelson Brothers bottles that I've received. Thank you guys again for sending them my way. This one is the Sherry Cask finish. I'm not sure how long they finish it. I just know that they take their standard bourbon high rye mash bill, and then, yeah, they finish in Oloroso Sherry Cask. So I'm curious to see how this one goes. I love the sherry finished ryes that I've had, but I don't think I've ever had a bourbon that was finished in sherry. So is it going to be too sweet or something? I don't know. We'll see. But here we go. Let's break the seal on this one. So again, these are all fresh cracks. We're breaking the seal. We're getting the neck pours. So make sure you subscribe to Drinks and a Movie Podcast on Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple. I will be covering these in future episodes. We've got some scary movie episodes, some horror movie episodes coming up because of the Halloween season. So I'll be opening these again with a friend. And then we'll get to see how they kind of evolve with some airtime. But for now, let's just see what's up with the first impression. And it comes across a little grapey. It's like that bourbon note without too much of the spice coming through. Like the honey cask, like you could still get that pepper and that rice spice coming through. And this, not so much. It's a little more rounded. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a grape note. I'd assume that's the sherry. I've never had sherry on its own, so I don't even know what it tastes like. I just know that a rye whiskey that's finished in it is really good. So, and I think this will stand up well since it is a high rye bourbon mash bill. Yeah, a little bit of that pepper sweetness. Maybe a little bit of like a cocoa powder. Just a little bit of that though. Not the nose is definitely rich and there's stuff to gather there, but I'm not advanced enough in my nosing to really like pick out the nuances. But I will say it's very good. It's very, very pleasant. This is another one where I feel the nose does match the palate. By the way, this comes in at 100 proof. I mean, it's really good. I can't pick out the nuances in it. I know it's good. I wonder how different it is from their standard bourbon, though. So I'm actually going to do a little comparison right now. Yeah, so it's 100 proof. I'll go with the classic. Typically, my favorite to drink is the reserve, but we'll compare it with this one, which I believe is just slightly younger than the reserve. But I'm assuming this is the one that they take and then they finish it. Because yeah, like right off the bat, I'm just kind of thinking that is it even that different? Because this is how I kind of know the Nelson Bros I like to taste, and I'm almost afraid it's gonna be wildly different right now. Because then, like, I don't know the next time I'm gonna be able to get one of these because I think it's distillery only. Maybe you can order online. You'll have to check their website for that. And I think there may be other retailers that have it, but I know that out here in Southern California, I've never seen it on the shelf. So, all right, the nose is definitely a lot different. The classic is like the stock kind of bourbon notes, very light. I don't get that nice, sweet, grapey, and almost cocoa kind of nose I get on the sherry finish. That's good. More of that pepper and spice comes out through here. This one is pretty light by comparison. Yeah, the sherry is on another level. I'm actually kind of glad I just compared them. Classic's good, but man, this one is definitely more rich, more layers of flavors. It's again very well balanced. That spice note doesn't come out as much. It's a little more rounded off and mellow, but still the flavor is strong enough. It's not too soft that it's like watery or anything. It has a really good mouthfeel. Just really good texture. Again, the flavors there from the front of the palate to the back. Of these new bottles that they sent me that I got to try for these videos, I think this one is my favorite. So if you ever see the sherry cask finish, definitely pick it up. It's not coming across super sweet like I feared it might, like be ultra sweet. Because again, I'm used to ryes, like strong rye whiskeys, having that finish. But this is a really good one. So definitely give it a shot if you get a chance. Again, Nelson Greenbrier, thank you so much for sending these my way. I love them. It's been really fun trying them on the show. And I hope that anyone who's been along for the ride and is watching these videos, that you get to try them sometime too. And if not these, then you still got your reserve, you got your classic, you got your Tennessee. If you haven't tried them yet, give them a shot. They're well worth it. They're not going to break the bank. The reserve is definitely a good one. You can go back and watch some of the TikTok and Instagram videos I've done where I've blind tasted these with some other more allocated offerings, and these continue to come out on top. So if you haven't had even the regular lineup yet, try it out. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment, subscribe, check out the podcast, all that good stuff. I'd love to hear from you guys. So, yeah, that's a wrap. Cheers.